everybody, back to Living with V. I'm here with another one. It's a rather unique one this time. It's called a chocolate chip sweet potato cake. Chocolate chip sweet potato pound cake. So I thought this would be a rather good idea to come with one like this. Okay, it's very unique, y'all, and it is very good. So I'm not gonna deny that. Very different and very good. So y'all, I love it. It's good. So here we go. Let's go on and take this stroll on this recipe. Now we're gonna start out with one baked sweet potato, medium size. Then we're gonna go on and come with a third of orange juice. And also we're gonna come with some evaporated milk. Make sure you shake your milk up real well before you open it. And we're gonna mix about 3/4 of evaporated milk in with our orange juice. Then we're going to toss that to the side, and I'm going to show you all what I'm working with here. I have cake flour, and I have 3 cups of cake flour. I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder also added, and I've just put in a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and here I come with 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then I'm going to stir all this together real well. We're going to stir it together real well. And we're going to toss that over to the side for later. And then I'm going to also come with 2 cups of sugar, y'all. And a cup of brown sugar. Then as you can see, I diced up the potato. I slid it into 2 separations of cubes. And I'm going to place both of them to the side. But this one, I'm going to place it into, one of them I'm going to place in the mix while mixing. And the other is going to wait until the very end. So this one is going to wait to the very end. I'm going to put like 1/3 of this cup of brown sugar in there. And then I'm going to add my brown sugar in with the rest of the white sugar. And I'm also going to get some of that flour I showed you all earlier. I'm going to put that flour a little bit, about a tablespoon. About a tablespoon full. I'm going to place a tablespoon of our cake flour into it. Now I'm going to mix it all up. I'm not going to just smash it in there. I'm just going to mix it so that everything can be over the cubes of sweet potatoes. Now, I'm going to toss this to the side, and we're going to go back to that later. Okay, now I'm starting with 3 softened sticks of salted butter. I'm going to go with that 3 sticks of softened salted butter. We're going to get it leveled out real good for a minute or 2. And then next I'm going to also be coming with as we usually do with our pound cakes, y'all. I'm going to adjust Big Mama now so you all can see. And then we're going to place all of this sugar, our brown sugar and our white sugar in the mix. I want to thank y'all for sharing my channel. And to the newbies, I ask that you subscribe if you like my channel. All right, we got that all placed in there. And then we're going to cream it all up for about 10 minutes. We're going to cream this batter. Okay. And as you can see, I'm going to scrape my bowl down to make sure everything is incorporated. Okay. The next we're going to be putting 6 eggs in, y'all. I'm going to place 6 eggs in separately. And while you're doing so, you might want to put your blender or your mixer. You might want to place that mixer on medium. Medium to low. This is a cake that I thought would turn out really good, the combination of chocolate and sweet potatoes. And it did not let me down, y'all. Trust me, it did not let me down. This is a great one. Go ahead and place that last egg. And scrape our bowl down again to ensure incorporated ingredients are incorporated. Okay, next we're coming with vanilla. I'm going to place a tablespoon of vanilla into this mix. Yes, anytime you're dealing with sweet potatoes, when I'm dealing with sweet potatoes, I want that vanilla to really kick in there. And we're going to do 2 teaspoons of butter extract. Now look, y'all, we are about to place our first set of cubed sweet potatoes into the mix. And this mix will basically kind of blend in well with the mix. That's what I want the first set to do. It doesn't have to be exactly, it doesn't have to be all the way blended, because I kind of like to see my fruit, my whatever I'm cooking with, that's what I'm adding into a cake mix. I kind of like to see it in the cake. So that's why I separated the potatoes. And yes, now I'm starting with the flour. Now here comes alternation time, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and alternate our cup of orange juice and Carnation evaporated milk. I like to place my mixer on low. We like putting Big Mama on low when we add this flour in, and for best results also. And place all the rest in of the liquid. If y'all happen to try this cake, please let me know in the comments, what do you think about this cake, okay? All right, I'm gonna come with a cup and a half of chocolate chips. You can also just use a cup of chocolate chips. And I'm gonna mix it into the last little mix of our flour. I'm gonna mix it in. And then I'm going to fold all this in, the flour with the chocolate chips. I'm going to fold all this in. And as y'all can see, I put Big Mama away. She has done her job. Now, y'all, I'm going to let y'all know a little something that kind of failed me on this cake, but it's still wonderful. And I've been kind of struggling with this when it comes to the world of baking. I tend to fold a little bit too much when I'm folding in my chocolate chips or my blueberries or whatever at the end. So that is something I am kind of struggling with. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm kind of struggling with folding in too much. I don't know when to stop. So I'm going to have to work with myself on that, y'all. And I'm going to place those potatoes in there. If y'all know any other kind of way, and anybody professional watching this channel that say that they can do it better, let me know if you can do it better. I need to learn some of your tips. So whatever it is you can give me, let me know. Let me know. Okay, this is the texture that I'm looking for. I kind of want the little chunks of cubes of potatoes in here. If you know how to make those chocolate chips and sweet potatoes float all through that cake when you cut into it? Let me know. I want to know. I want to get a little better. And don't forget to set that oven to 325. And you're going to be baking this cake for an hour and 20 minutes. And here we are, y'all. All right, meanwhile, while the cake is cooling down, we are going to go ahead and start with our chocolate. We're going to start with a chocolate baking bar. That's what we're going to start with, the semi-sweet chocolate baking bar. And as you can see on the oven, I have a medium to low heat on this saucepan I have here. And I have about 2 cups of water in the saucepan. And I have a glass bowl over the saucepan, which will be melting my chocolate. And also I just placed in a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream. It's also with this chocolate. And now I'm breaking the segments up a little finer so that we can get a quicker meltdown. And yes, the heat is on low to medium while we're melting down this chocolate. Okay, as y'all can see, I have the water below is boiling. Now we're about to get it all the way melted down. And kind of take, once you see your chocolate has melted down, go ahead and take it off, because that, I can guarantee you that heat is going to make it continue to melt down, and you do not want to overcook your chocolate either. Chances are less when you have it over water. All right, I'm gonna go on and toss a cup and a half of powdered sugar in a bowl. And also, you can also mix your powdered sugar with milk or what have you into a wet liquid before placing your chocolate into the bowl as well. But I chose to do it this way because the chocolate had gotten warm, and I decided to do it this way because of that. And plus I had the whisk wire for the blender, so that's why I went that way. That's why I went this way. I'm going to add it little by little because I don't want it all to clump up in there at one time. And we'll have a total mess on our hand. Okay, I'm going to place the remaining of it, the rest of it in there. And we're going to repeat the same thing over and over till we get it to a fine mix. All right, we're placing it over the cake, y'all. Y'all ready to see what this gonna look like? I'm gonna go ahead and finish frosting it up. And here we are here. All right, test time, test time, test time. Here we go, y'all. Now look now, like I told you once before, I'm working on my professional skills. I'm not a professional. And this is something that I was trying. And believe me, it came out good, you all. In my opinion, if you like chocolate and you love sweet potatoes, especially candied yams, you're gonna love this cake. All right, test time, test time, test time. You see my chocolate chips fell to the bottom, and my potato chunks, I think, as well. But this turned out with the greatest taste, you all. It's a great combination of taste. Yes, this turned out to be great. Sweet potato chocolate chip pound cake. Y'all have some? Have some. Have some. Come on, have some. But don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share as well. And that ding, ding, ding notification bells. Keep all that going, y'all. But once again, I want to thank y'all for taking that stroll just to see how everything goes when living with V.